Hey everybody, this is your girl Edwonda White, and at the bottom there you see my girl Rochelle Truby, and we are Three Black Girls Talking. Three Black Girls Talking is just a show that we created because all three of us are good friends, and we just talk about all types of things. And today we're going to talk about the election. By the time you see this, we're either going to have the same president we had, or we're going to have a brand new president. And that's what I hope that we'll be celebrating. So you heard it here first, if that's the case. So anyway, today we're going to talk about what do we want to see in the future about the changes of the new administration, or just the changes of the new era. And we want to talk about when do we think that this pandemic is going to be over, and how is life going to be, or, so we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to address that to you, Margot. What do you think is going to happen in the future, girl?
Well, what I do hope for the very, very near future, which would actually be today, that we have a new president, which is Biden and Harris. I am praying for that to actually be our truth today as we air this today. If it's not, then I just pray that you guys don't go out going crazy and being upset. It is what it is. We voted. We had early voting. Polls were open early. We had mail-in votes. We did what we can do, and we just gonna have to hunker down for 4 more years and deal with the orange crush, as I call them. But I'm praying that Biden Harris is in there, and that we can work together. This is my thing. It's two parties, two main parties, the Republicans and the Democrats, right? So we have to be able to work together. It should not be, which is the way that this president runs the world now is, or not the world, but you know what I'm talking about. The way that he runs his stuff right now. He think he run the world, but he don't run the world. He does. You have to work together. You have to be able to go across party lines and get some stuff done. He is a one-party person. He's like, I'm a Republican and F everybody else. Democrats, he doesn't like us. He doesn't like us at all. And it should not be that way. And I hope with the new administration that we can work together as both parties, because we both need each other in order to make stuff happen. So I just hope that happens with the new administration. And the pandemic, I just really hope that it ends. I heard that a third wave is either started or starting. It's flu season. So, you guys need to get on up out of the outside and stay inside because it's coming around. I mean, I'm going to get my flu shot this week. So, yeah. What do you think about the new administration, hopefully, Shelley?
Well, I'm really sad because I don't know what happened to my my ballot, the one that you're supposed to mail. And I've been looking all over the house for it. I sent a email to them, or I went online and said, can I get a request a new ballot? And they never just sent it. So now I'm torn. I mean, I guess I'm going to just have to go vote, in person, which I really didn't want to have to do that. I really would have preferred to do the mail-in ballot. So I've been tearing the house up trying to find it. Hopefully I find it before tomorrow. After we finish, talking, I'm gonna start looking for it again. But anyway, I mean, honestly, I'm like you, Margot. I really don't want Orange Crush to be there again. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll just have to make the best of it. Again, and hopefully things will be better. As far as the pandemic, I don't see the pandemic halting until maybe spring or summer 2021, once they get the vaccination, or they find better ways for a cure. I don't really think they're going to find a cure, because it's like the flu. There's no cure for the flu. You just kind of have to ride it out. But I think the vaccination will help, even though I'm gonna wait till y'all get it first, and then I go get it. I'll wait to see who all the other people.
You ain't waiting on me.
I do get my flu shot. I did get my flu shot. I get my flu shot every year. And you know, people say, "Oh, I always get sick. I don't want to get it." I never get sick from the flu shot.
No.
I mean, you know, and you know how they say, "Oh, I got the flu shot and I got so sick."
Right.
Well, I didn't. I never have. But I mean, I'm just praying. I've been praying to God, you know, that everything. He puts His hands on the world and heal it and make the changes happen. But I mean, really, we just gotta make sure we wear a mask and social distance and still do all that. I see people flying around town and doing their thing, but just better be careful out there, because you don't want, if you went to go to let's just say you went to Costa Rica and then you get sick, and you don't want to say, "Oh man, if I wouldn't have went to Costa Rica, I wouldn't have got sick." So you know, you got to just choose the things that you do and just do them wisely.
Right.
Yeah. So what you think, Edwonda, about all this stuff going on, all this political stuff?
Girl, you know I'm very opinionated, so I'm going to go with this. I'm going to say that, okay, first about the election. I'm hoping that we will be celebrating on this day and the outcome will come our way, that we want a new change in the administration, and that the people will speak, and that the votes will be counted, and that we'll get what we want so we can move on, you know. If not, then we just have to deal with whatever it is, because, you know, the political process is a very, very sticky thing, and, you know, and everybody's not looking out for us. When I'm saying the melanin people, they ain't looking out for the melanin, you know what I'm saying? And so I'll just put it that way so nobody's offended. But the point is, we have to live with whatever we have to do. And Margot and I, we're comedians, so we've already adjusted to how the pandemic is doing things. We have to do things through Zoom. We have to do things on, you know, she works her job. She has to wear a mask and she'll take it off when no one's there. We have to just adjust to those things. So I don't think that the pandemic or the issues from the pandemic are ever going to go away, because it's always going to be residual damage.
Right.
You're always going to be paranoid. You're always going to be like, "Oh, I better wear my mask," or whatever. And ain't no vaccination, you know, really going to help. I don't take flu shots or vaccination. I don't believe in injecting nothing that they give you, because years later you'll say, "Okay, those people who took the shot is so and so, you're entitled to compensatory damages because all of y'all grew a tail or something." You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they do that, and
yeah,
so
they do.
over time, progressive time, and they know that certain people in certain areas are gonna take those things. And so if they had a vaccination and they say, "Oh, everybody take," I'll be like, "I'm not taking that." I'm like, "I'm good," you know. So everyone makes their own good choices, and I think that we just have to adjust to whatever the decisions are going to be and how it's going to go. Me, I just been making the best out of it. Margot, seems like she been making the best out of it, and I just say, hey, it is what it is. Like you said, it seems like a cliche. It is what it is, but that's what it is. Final words, Margot, and we gonna go.
Sorry, I was drinking. It is what it is, and that's actually going to be the name of this episode. It is what it is. You got to make the best out of a bad situation. Do what you need to do for yourself, and all the other powers that be is going to do what they need to do. You know, don't allow whoever's in the White House, the pandemic, to stop you from doing whatever it is that you need to do. So I'm gonna leave it on that. What you say, Shell?
I just said, you know what? I mean, virus is here. The presidential debate, and I mean not debate, but you know, choosing a president is here. You know, you just got to do what's going to make you happy and what's best for you. You know, and if things don't work out the way that you want them to work out, you know, you just got to trust in God, because that's the only way, and lean on Him, because that's the only way you're going to get through all this. So I just say, you know, like you said, it is what it is.
Yeah,
just gotta keep pushing on. What you think, Edwonda? What's your final say?
My final say is Margot had her say, Rochelle had her say, and I'm gonna have my say, and all three of us say it is what it is. But we also truly believe that even though it is what it is, guys, God is still in charge. So
that part.
Say it is what it is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's what I'm gonna say, because God is not finished with it yet. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Amen.
We're gonna leave it at that. And
Yep.
we hope that everybody is being safe out there. And whoever your candidate is, I hope that the day after the election or the day today, we know who it is when this airs. And hopefully we'll be celebrating. So you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day and the rest of this month. And we are three Black Girls Talking, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Three black girls talking. Three black girls talking.